Gobble, gobble. It's Turkey Week.
Yeah.
Most people are listening to this after Thanksgiving, so hopefully you had a great Thanksgiving.
A lot of people are probably doing leftovers, though.
Yeah.
Turkey sandwiches and stuffing.
Might be my favorite.
I know it is.
They added the NFL to Friday now, Black Friday. That was new last year, the year before. It used to be a college football kind of day, but NFL trumps everything. I don't know who the game is. Yeah.
On Friday?
Yeah.
I don't know either. I know the Dolphins play Thursday night.
Dolphins do play Thursday night. Big one at Lambeau.
So let's talk about the week.
Okay.
I'll start out. I went to Chanatry's. Our previous Hey Neighbor guest, Anthony Amodio, had made a Facebook post saying that the Chanatry's would be carrying his tomato pie. And when we had him on and we did the tomato pie challenge, we had a couple of people that raved about his tomato pie. So I went up there on Thursday. I believe it was Thursday or Friday.
It was Thursday.
He's doing, well, it might have been Friday.
I had it for lunch Friday. Oh, no, it was Friday.
It was Friday because he's going to have them in Chanatry's Thursday to Sunday. It's not every day that you can get his tomato pie there. So I remember he had made a post that on Thursday they sold out in under 2 hours and Friday they were going to make more pies. And I had no idea at Chanatry's they have a variety of tomato pies that you can buy right on that shelf when you first walk in.
I didn't know that either.
Napoli's, Anthony Amodio was there, and I don't think Roma's was there, but there was another one.
They don't need to be.
Yeah. So,
but no, it was good. I wish we had his in the tomato pie challenge mix to see what the kids thought about it, because I think it would have been a competitor.
I do too.
So yeah, it was Friday because Saturday I heated it up in the toaster oven, and it was even better.
That's what I'm saying. The bottom is nice and crunchy. And
then we went to a friend's birthday party on Saturday, and who walks in with the food?
Anthony Amodio. Fantastic. That's why I wanted to start out with this.
Yeah.
They had a small event catered. I mean, it was only probably
10 or 12,
15 of us.
15, yeah, something like that.
And he does smaller events like that. And I am telling you, he did prime rib
shaved
rolls.
Thin.
So good.
Yeah, we made little sliders out of it.
And then he had hats with broccoli, mashed potatoes. It was really, and he brought tomato pie and he brought pizza.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Good stuff. Holiday season is upon us. Busy season for him. But if you're not connected with Anthony Amodio on social, make sure you do that. Been doing it his whole life. A great Hey Neighbor episode if you want to go back and listen to him. Talks about his legacy being his product and the memories made around events and food that he made. And when he dies, Anthony Amodio Catering will die with him.
Talking about holidays, we went to the 5 Points holiday craft show. I can't remember what it was.
I don't know what it's called, but it was at the Irish Cultural Center on Varick or near Varick. And I had no idea how big that place is.
It's huge. It's a huge event center off to the right-hand side. And there's an upstairs. They had so much there. I ended up buying chai latte mix. They were offering free samples as soon as you walked in. And all you have to do is add water to it. Our good friend Ailey Tamburo was there with her Main Street Mercantile booth. Upstairs, I was able to get a small plant. They had, I forget the name of it, was Just Planted. I'll take a picture of it though and link it in the notes. What else did we buy?
I bought a bourbon.
Yeah, and then we went over. Yeah.
I didn't buy anything. We were into friends and I got talking and Kelly did some booth shopping.
Yep.
But there were a bunch of vendors, 2 days that we couldn't find parking. It was packed.
Yep. And then upstairs, they also had pictures with Santa Claus, Santa and Mrs. Claus, and face painting for the kids.
They had raffles for
silent
auction, which we said we were going to do and we never did.
So
probably because we ended up in the bar.
The turnout was great, though. They had a ton of people there. We also hit up another spot for holiday shopping, Hall of Frames, right?
That's yeah. It is. So the birthday party we went to, a good friend of ours, he's a big sports fan. And he's a fan of, I don't want to say offbeat. They're not offbeat teams, but, not the Steelers, although there's a lot of Steeler fans around here. The Rangers, New York Rangers, the Yankees. So actually the Steelers is the only non-New York team. Anyway, I knew that Hall of Frames because they had just advertised that AJ Epinesa, the end linebacker for the Buffalo Bills, they were in bye week
signing down at
so during the bye week, it was right at where we were.
Oh, I thought it was in Cooperstown.
No, it was right on Riskinny Boulevard.
Oh.
Yeah. But when the guys have the bye week, they'll show up in different places. Keon Coleman was in Albany doing a signing. But anyway, we hadn't been there ever.
No.
Admittedly. I think they used to be in the mall. They used to be over by Howland Farms. Now they are still on a Riskinny Boulevard, but it's, what's it near? I don't even know how you would describe that.
BBS, that or whatever it is before you get to the intersection for Howland Farms.
But, just a million cool ideas for a sports fan.
Unique.
A lot of unique
stuff.
I'm not so much into autographs, but they have autographs from everyone. They have every team, every sport. If you're into wrestling, they had a lot of that stuff. And
they got jerseys and
helmets and just a ton of cool stuff. So don't sleep on Hall of Frames for your sports fan.
Yeah. Then we stopped at a couple of places for drinks this week. We hit up one of our favorites, Nail Creek. We love to go to Nail Creek, and we got a really good meal there.
It wasn't even a meal. It turned into a meal.
It was huge.
It was an appetizer. What did you get?
I got fries.
That's right.
With that was fancy sauce.
That was like a meal in itself. Yeah. Loaded fries.
They're fresh cut. Yeah. After Bert are talking about, being a sucker for the fresh cut fries.
Doolin's oil going viral.
Yeah, I knew he would be a hit.
With his top lunch spots that you don't know about. Well, now you know about him now because he's got like 30,000 views on that video. But yeah, he was talking about fresh cut fries and Nail Creek. Just one of those spots that you don't think of. I don't want to call it a dive bar, but kind of is, right? I mean, you don't think of it for food.
It's cozy. It's, intimate.
Yeah.
But not fancy.
A lot of characters that you run into there. But that's kind of our style.
Yeah.
And a lot of craft beers and just, that's a good spot. What did I have?
You had waffles with turkey, or was it chicken? And then stuffing on the top with gravy. But the base of it was a waffle.
It was like this, like,
it was really, really good.
On the appetizer list, but it was like a straight up meal.
Yeah, it was. It was really good.
Well, Thanksgiving appetizer.
You want to talk about top of the morning?
Yeah, not a whole lot to say. It's next to my agency in North Utica, right at the end of Genesee Street, Trenton Road, and it's always packed. So word is out. Yeah, I've never been there for breakfast, but you can't get a parking spot. So people park in my parking lot. And then Nicole has
even though it says State Farm, even though it says State Farm parking,
they don't care.
Don't park in back at top of the morning.
Yeah, plenty of parking in the front, but top of the morning, it's just good breakfast, lunch, food,
diner food.
Yeah, real simple but done well. Yeah, sandwiches and wraps and burgers and all your breakfast staples.
And then Gerber's. We stopped at Gerber's one day this week for a drink as well.
We liked we've talked about Gerber's before.
Yep.
There wasn't anything going on music-wise there.
There was an artist there.
Ordinary. Oh, dropped the ball. I fumbled. It'll hit me.
His name.
I don't know. But I got to meet him. Mm-hmm. The artist. The Ordinary... someone.
No, I don't know.
I'll have to figure that out.
I don't know.
But yes, he was selling his art, and I just have a soft spot for people who peddle things, and that's why, frankly, I don't like the Irish Center. If there's 40 vendors, like I just feel bad stopping at any of them without buying something, but I don't want to buy something.
So you just stood and talked.
So I just stood and talked.
Bourbon.
It saved me a lot of money.
Yeah. No, it didn't.
Wow. Yeah, Gerber's. I don't even know the year. It's got to be over 100 years old. There was Utica hockey going on. I think the women were playing when we were there, but there was some spillover from that. They had some people there that had come from the Utica game. And just really good selection of liquor.
Unique drinks. I got the specialty drink. It was a Aperol Spritzer, I think is the way you say it. It had cranberries in it and rosemary. It was really good.
Yeah. They dress the part. They do the, 100-year-old type bartender outfits. And we stayed for one drink. It was good.
All right. On to the weekend.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
All right. Friday night, our Frankfort Knights will be playing a football game at 12 o'clock in Vestal.
That's not night. That's noon.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry, noon.
But yes.
Down in Vestal. Hopefully it's a rematch from last year, right, Scott?
It is. Pembroke hasn't lost a game in over 2 years, and Frankfort hasn't lost a game since Pembroke beat them in the state tournament last year. So this is a rematch. We'll see what happens in the 8-man division. It's kind of funny. I was texting Todd Robbins, one of our friends from back home that now lives in Pennsylvania. His father played football at Iowa State and talks about how when he was in high school, that's all they had was 8-man. Now we're going back to probably the early 60s. So it's kind of funny that everyone thinks this 8-man thing is new, but I guess they've been doing it. They've been doing it. It's kind of a throwback, actually. Ilion Little Theater presents the Christmas Express. Tickets are $20 for adults, $15 for students. Friday and Saturday showtime is 7:30, and then another showing during the day on Sunday, 2 p.m. We've talked about this before. The Ilion Theater is another classic. It's a staple in the center of the Ilion Village, kind of hidden, actually, not really in the center, but it's been there forever. And if you don't know about it, you don't know about it, but we're telling you so you do. And it's a neat little intimate place to see a show.
This weekend in Clinton, the Shopper Stroll kicks off its season. Stores will open at 10 a.m. on Friday. They will be open Friday and Saturday. Horse and carriage rides will start in front of the Alexander Hamilton Institute from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. on the Village Green. That's right across from all the shops there on Main Street. They're going to do the tree lighting at 6 p.m. and stores will be open on Saturday as well. Small Business Saturday.
Yeah, Small Business Saturday. Yep. Check out our Facebook page. John Spina, our producer, posted it's a freebie, right? So any small business
that wants to advertise, all they've got to do is fill out the form. The form is on our website, and the small businesses can go on there and fill out the form and upload pictures, and it'll be linked from our website.
Yeah. So it's on the Facebook page. That's where you got that from. But yes, it's advertising and marketing. Hard to come by, especially for free for small businesses. So this one's for you.
And then in Clinton, the holiday parade will kick off at 7 p.m. They ended on Friday with the holiday parade.
Who's Max from Grinch? Is that the dog?
That's the dog. How do you not know who Max is?
I idolize the Grinch. He's my favorite.
Oh, I know he's your favorite. Scott did something very un-Grinch-like this week, though.
And how was I rewarded for it?
He fell over. I had to fix him.
I put up, she went and bought a
snowman.
8-foot snowman.
I love him.
Yeah. She says she had to go do some running around. She said it's really easy.
I had to bring Jenna to the pediatrician is what I had to do.
Whatever. She's fine. The snowman was not easy to put up. Okay. It had arms that had to be connected. It had carrot nose and lights, and it was a whole thing, but I did it. I was filled with glitter. Looked like I just left 80s strip club.
And how excited was I when I got home?
You were so excited. And that brought so much joy to my heart. And then my heart went empty the next morning when I went and let the dog out and saw that the snowman looked like he had a bender and he was face first in our yard. and I'm like, this is exactly why. It was raining out.
I went and got some sandbags.
Pouring rain, fighting with an 8-foot snowman. Yeah.
So now
my neighbor was beeping and laughing, and it was the whole thing.
Well, so I went and bought 2 70-pound sandbags, and Tyler put them underneath. So Frosty is all good on our front lawn now. He's not going anywhere. But anyway, the reason he's asking, Paint Max from the Grinch. This is E98 Art Studio in Rome. We featured them before from 1 to 2:30. And it's a picture. Like if you go to their website, you'll see what the picture is. It's the dog with the antlers tied on them. $20 per painter, which is a really good price. Everyone is welcome. Please RSVP. That way they have supplies for everyone. And then after that, you can go to the Capitol Theater and see the Grinch on the big screen for free at 3 p.m. Sounds like a fun Saturday.
That's a fun little day. Yeah.
Oh, that's Friday. Sorry, that's Friday. I got ahead of myself. That is Friday. You're still in Friday.
Yeah. No school, no work for most people. So you're good. Kind of makes me sad that our kids aren't little anymore. That would be a fun activity.
It would be. But I'm not sad that they're not little, though.
Yeah.
You're lying. You're lying.
I mean, part of me there for a split second. Let's get to Small Business Saturday. Obviously, a whole bunch we could feature here, but we're just picking a few. The 1888 Beer Garden Brewery from noon to 3. This is where?
At the brewery.
Oh, that's what they call it?
Yes, it's the beer garden.
Okay. Is that? I didn't realize it was still open. It's outdoors, right?
Yeah.
All right. So they're calling it the Cozy. So I'm guessing they have heating devices.
I'm sure
out
that
there.
They have heating lamps out there and everything.
So the Saranac Brewery Cozy Beer Garden is supporting local businesses. You can sip on beer while you shop at local vendors, offering unique finds, perfect for your holiday gift list. Support small businesses. Find that special something. Enjoy and relax a little with a little shopping and sipping.
Okay, this next one, there's a lot of information. So I'm going to do my best just to keep it short and simple. The Syracuse...
High level overview it.
Syracuse Wine and Chocolate Fest is at the fairgrounds. Come for a date night or a girls' night. This is on Saturday night. Admission gets you unlimited sampling of dozens of fabulous wines. Sessions are, you get to pick. You can go from 1 to 4 p.m. or 5 to 8 p.m. They have a huge selection of a ton of stuff. There's a photo booth there as well for you to have fun with. There are different prices for what I thought I included the prices here. Maybe.
This is the part where you just send them to the website. And
it is on the website. And I know that there's a different price for a DD than there is for someone that is drinking. So yeah, if you're looking for something fun to do inside, if the weather's not cooperating on Saturday and you don't feel like shopping, you can go eat chocolate and drink wine.
All right. 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturday, Christmas cupcake decorating, I suppose is that time of the year. 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Cakery Cafe. For Christmas cupcake decorating. Where is that?
That is in Dodgeville. If you read on, it's in Dodgeville. The cost is $15. It includes 4 cupcakes, icing bags, sprinkles, candies, and a box to take them home in. So yeah, that's kind of cool because a lot of places they do this. A lot of places do cookie decorating classes and they sell out so quickly and they look very fancy. This looked more like amateur.
Our style?
Yeah.
It is in Dodgeville. You have to call to reserve your supplies, 315-429-9591, and make 4 cupcakes, bring them home.
Yeah.
We talked about this next one.
I know.
What time is Jenna's scrimmage?
Jenna's scrimmage is, I think it's like at noon. I don't think we can go.
Ugh. Kids.
I see. And you wish they were little, like
Syracuse,
crazy.
big game at the Dome. It's 3:30 on Saturday. Syracuse against, I don't know what their new ranking is, but Miami was 8 or 9 in the country. I don't know if that changed, but they're a really good team. It's a big ACC matchup, a lot of bowl implications for Miami, playoff implications with the new 12-team structure on the line. Big game, should be a packed house, should be a lot of fun. Syracuse has had a great season. 3:30 at the Dome.
Then I skipped ahead to Wednesday because Wednesday is like hump day. It's in the middle there. And a lot of times we don't get the weekend buzz out before Wednesday because it's so far ahead of the weekend. But I did want to mention this, that the Lion King touring is going to be at the Landmark Theater in Syracuse Wednesday, December 4th at 7:30 p.m. Tickets only start at $39. I took Jenna to see this show on Broadway and it was amazing. Now, I'm sure it's not going to be to the extent that it was on Broadway, but the show itself is fantastic. So I did want to mention that. And it's a great show for kids. Like if you want to expose your kids to theater, but you still want to keep them interested with all the props and the music.
They kill the mom in the first scene. So, I mean, it's tough for kids.
Another thing I want to mention, I took Jenna to...
I just move on.
I just move on from that. I took Jenna to Valley Cinemas.
Yeah.
Yep. We went and they do such a great job. And I got there super early thinking that it would be packed. And it really wasn't. We went at 7:00 though on Sunday night. They did say that their 2 and 4 o'clock showing had a ton of people, but Jenna couldn't wait to go see Wicked. And we saw Wicked in Chicago. Mm-hmm. Don't you remember?
I do.
And we saw it on Sunday at Valley Cinemas. Really, if you're going to go see a movie, that's a spot to go because the popcorn, the refreshments, the candy, it's half the price. The seats are really nice. They've got the new lean back, stadium seats. Why you would pay 3 times that amount and go up to Marquee Cinema, I don't understand it. So they did a great job. And there's no previews. How fantastic is that? You get there at 7:00.
The show starts.
They showed one preview and it started at like 7:08. Instead of sitting through, 20 or 25 minutes of previews?
There's holes in your story. Were there no previews? Or
there was one.
Okay.
There was one. But normally
there was one. Sorry.
But it was highly anticipated, the How to Train Your Dragon. They're coming out with a remake for that. And so they wanted to show that.
Half the movies that are new are not new. No. Are there no new ideas out there?
We've experienced this. We've tried to watch movies with our kids and we don't laugh. We look at them and say, you think this is funny?
That's true. We just keep watching the same stuff over.
It's just not funny.
It's good. Yeah. All right, gang. We'll see you out there. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Love Living Local. As you know, we do not run ads. Our only mission is to shine a spotlight on amazing people doing amazing things here in our local community. If you'd like to support us with this mission, we have 3 ways you can help. You can share our content on social, subscribe or follow the show on your favorite podcast platform, and you can visit our lovelivinglocal315.com website to stay up to date with everything happening in Central New York.